Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your soul path reading. Okay, for those of you that are new, welcome. I am an intuitive, and so some of what you see may not ring as traditional tarot. Okay, take just what resonates for you and leave the rest behind. For those of you returning, thank you. I appreciate you so much. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It is something that gives back so much to the channel. It aligns spirit, right, with the messages that are being asked for, and it helps others to find these messages. So Spirit wanted me to start by pulling some letters from a jar that I use sometimes when I'm doing readings, personal readings. Okay, and so what came out was DRHCAA. Now, my first thought before I saw that it was CAA was I thought it was CPA, and I was like, oh, you need to get your stuff off to the to the tax man, right? But the first thing that came to me was, right, the doctor, right, for your health. Like some of you may be needing to go in to see a doctor. So let's see what else Spirit wants to bring in. Divine recollection. Okay, you are bringing in a lot of memories that you may have blocked or that are coming in from sort of a past life sort of energy, if you believe in that. And definitely healing. Okay, a lot of healing is coming to you. And I don't know what they mean by this. They're saying carbon autonomic assist. Okay, you are a carbon being, right? It could be that your autonomic nervous system needs some sort of assist. There is Oscar, of course, now that I'm in it. Hold on one second. Let little... Get in here. I knew you were going to come in. Yeah, I knew that. I knew that. Go lay down. Yeah, go lay down, old man. All right, I knew he'd do that as soon as I finished, calling him, and he didn't come. But I feel like you're being asked to assist your system. Okay, you might want to do a little research into, what energies work with our autonomic nervous system. Definitely what they're showing me is like meditation, okay, singing, vibration. Like I have a vibration plate here that I use. Like it was $125 on Amazon. So there's different things that you can be doing to assist your system. Okay. So let's go ahead and get going here. All right. Thank you for everyone who has supported the channel. All of your gifts of comments and sharing the videos and donations have been very much loved. For those of you that want to do a personal reading or work with me in another way, all of that's down below. You can also find links to some of my books. They can be found at Barnes & Nobles. They can be found on Amazon. Not all of them are at Barnes & Nobles, but you can find all of them on Amazon. And every bit really does help the channel, helps to funnel in some revenue for the time that I am gifting to the channel, okay? For the collective, all right? Don't dig your heels in, because that will keep you in this sort of stagnant energy longer than is required. Okay, your inner child is waiting for you to finish aligning from this tower. Okay, you could have, right, kind of burned your life to the ground and you're trying to realign it. Okay, and so your inner child's just kind of sitting there on the other side of this, safely, patiently waiting for you to get this going and get moving on to the next. Okay, so we're going to start out by pulling a couple of cards to just ground the reading. We're using what's called the butterfly effect that Spirit has asked me to use. Spirit always tells me what they want me to do, and it's never a traditional layout. It's always something that they gift me. The butterfly effect is kind of like an infinity symbol, okay? But it does look like a butterfly. We are pulling out from the tarot deck. That's all it was called, the tarot deck at TJ Maxx. They called to me. Thank you. Okay, and again, that's too many, Spirit. We've already got 2 and 2. We're not going to do 3. Just to ground the rest of the reading. Thank you. All right. Underlying it is Knight of Pentacles. Okay. You are slowly moving forward, but it's like you're coming out of kind of sloggy ground is what they're calling it, right? Here in Seattle, we are in the phases of into the mud season and out of the mud season. And then we go into the fake spring and then back into the mud season. And so you're kind of coming out of the mud season onto a drier land. So there is this moving kind of slowly through that. All right. Now, we're going to lay out the butterfly effect before we really get going on this. So this first part is current and future energies. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, what's still impacting from the past? Thank you. What's at the heart of this? Thank you. What's crossing that? Thank you. Your strength. The overview. And outcome. All right, underneath this, Nine of Swords, okay? It's like you don't want anyone to see what you're going through, right? You're kind of staying in bed, hiding yourself, staying at home. Something's blossoming, though, behind the scenes over the next 2 weeks from when you see this. Time is fluid, so whenever you happen upon this, that's when it was meant for you if it resonates. But things are happening, okay, behind the scenes that are going to blossom in the next 2 weeks that is meant for this whole butterfly effect for you. Okay, so we do have the Lovers and the Tower. Okay. I feel like you're in separation from someone, and your higher self here knows that it was meant for you to, right, to go through that Tower energy, to go through this energy of aligning yourself. Okay. Like that was greatly needed for you to look in your headspace and see where ego was driving your choices and not your higher self. I got the Lovers. Thank you. Okay, yeah. Tiger. All right. That is my divine feminine energy. There was an illumination of the divine feminine energy. Okay. And there's the Horse, the divine masculine energy on the Tower. Okay. An illumination of the divine masculine energy. These were mirrored energies. Again, definitely could have been that you connected with a divine partner that you are now in separation with. If you want to know the difference that I see in just the basics of a divine partner versus a soulmate, I did do that on the Barbara Christensen podcast, okay, for this last podcast. You can go to the Vegeo coaching channel to view that, or you can just go to your podcast player and look up Barbara Christensen podcast and find it there. Okay. Page of Wands with the World. I feel like you really looked at one aspect of growth, very defined in this, in order to move forward. And it could have been that that branch grew and you took that branch and split it into two, right, ended things, and you're moving forward from that. But there was other growth that was still, I feel like, needing to be processed. Okay, right? The turtle. But I feel like, right, very sort of Cancerian energy they're showing me there, where you were like, nope, I'm going within and I'm shielding myself. I don't want to do all of the growth. Okay, the Nightingale, right? I'm tired of this darkness. I really want to sing and be happy again. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? And now you're really working on pouring out the old emotions, right? So that you can work towards these new goals, these new dreams, and fill your cup differently. Yeah, okay, there's the mouse. Again, there's a synchronicity here of like all of these wishes slowly kind of landing in your space. And they could be coming with, like, look towards like asteroids and meteor showers and what they're bringing to you, right? Like, I feel like you're getting a little bit at a time. Underneath here, you're working here, right? The bee and the bear. The bee and the bear work together. Now, the bear is talking about your soul purpose, your north node, but the bear scratches the tree and leaves bacteria that grows the mushrooms that the honeybee then eats, that protects it from these toxic herbicides, okay? And so there is a synchronicity, perhaps, with somebody coming in to work with you that's going to help further your like soul purpose in a healthier way, okay? So current energies, future possibilities here. We've got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse with the Eight of Cups. Okay, you walked away, I feel like, something that felt secure, but you haven't yet transformed completely. Again, right, like the ladybug has about a 4-week life cycle. And this is the part of the transformation that they are doing on their own. But you're seeing the old stability, the old ways, in a very different way as you're walking this path. And so I do feel like you're really getting this very interesting perspective as you're walking towards the future. Three of Pentacles. Again, I feel like you are calling in some sort of support here. And it's almost like by activating this support, it starts bringing in more support. We've got a crossing energy here, Seven of Swords in reverse. You're not willing to let the past just be unspoken, unsaid. We've got the Four of Pentacles here crossed by the Ten of Cups. You still feel like you're on the other side of happily ever after, but you are definitely seeking it, okay? Pentacles in reverse here. And we've got the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay. You recognize that a lot of the stories that you were told in the past were just that. They were just stories. Okay. And you are adapting those stories to your own truth as you're going through this transformation. Okay, the 8 of Cups here with the 3 of Cups, right? You're following what the fates are feeding you, right? It's almost like you've gone through like some form of death here, okay, of your awareness. There is still a lot left unsaid that they are still waiting to gift you. But there's a process here of coming out of the shadows. 3 of Pentacles. Okay, King of Pentacles. Again, it could be that by calling in someone to help you on a project, that someone with big guns, someone with like big money could come and get behind your what you want to create, or you're going to get a really good job offer here. Okay, 7 of Swords in reverse is crossed by the Sun, right? I intend to be happy, which means I have to live from my heart. My heart may be fiery and passionate and at times a little bit too whimsically masculine, but it is who I am. I'm not willing to douse that light any longer. Okay, 4 of Pentacles here. Ace of Pentacles. Again, know that whatever this new path is, right? It is your heart leading you to a new beginning. And with the crossing energy of the 10 of Cups here, 3 of Swords. Okay. There's a part of you that is afraid to let this rebirth finish, to let the things be said that are going to be said. But they have to be said. You have to say what you need to say to release yourself from this old pain so that your heart can experience love, right? At the bottom there, we've got the Empress. What's still impacting you from the past, okay? 6 of Swords. I feel that as you went through this darkness, you felt very unhinged, unanchored, and yet trapped, okay? 8 of Swords. Like, I don't belong anywhere, and yet I can't escape where I am. We've got 8 here. 8 of Pentacles, right? This was work for your heart, okay? You could have had, I've got the 2 blue butterflies here, which are my symbols for that divine partnership. It could have been that a divine partner came in to open up that inner, like that higher heart chakra in you. And you've experienced varying levels of that, right? In the past that are still impacting you today. 6 of Swords here. Okay, 2 of Swords. Yeah. Again, there's this feeling that you were unanchored, you were unrooted, you were really trying hard to ground, but the darkness was keeping you from that in the past. You couldn't really see where you were going, okay? 8 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles in reverse, okay? You felt in your perception like you were being manipulated, juggled around, and you could have been, but it feels like it was stemming from just old energies of the solar plexus. Okay. 8 of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, 4 of Wands. Okay, this could have been someone that you thought you were going to marry. It could have been walking away from a marriage and not knowing which path to go, which door to go in, and celebrating that and then feeling guilty that you were celebrating this energy of leaving things behind. I understand that. Okay. At the heart of this, we have the 6 of Pentacles as a crossing energy, crossed by the world in reverse. I do feel like there was something influencing your emotions. Okay, and again, I feel with this 9 of Swords, there's something behind the scenes blossoming here. You had to feel the heaviness in order to come through and feel the light. Okay, you had to feel the heaviness in order to be open to the light. Okay, like you've been told, it's like you've been told your whole life, right, that you need a mansion. And then you get to the other side of all of this and you're like, oh, I just need a tiny house, right? Like there's a shift that's happening here. Okay. The 6 of Pentacles here with the 8 of Cups. Again, it's walking away, owning that I can be strong and masculine and have a giant heart, and owning that, right, as a strength of who you are. Okay, the world in reverse, the Emperor. And that means that you don't even see that you are you're walking forward, but you don't even see here, right? Like what you're walking towards is this Emperor's energy because you're looking the opposite direction. Okay. And again, this could just be somebody that's going to help you on your path to get this, leg up, right? At the bottom here, we've got the 6 of Wands with the 4 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles, right? For someone, if you are like an actress or a singer, like this is about you finding that voice, right? To take center stage. And suddenly, all of a sudden, like all the success that you dreamed of kind of starts showing up. Ugh. Your strength here is the Ace of Wands. It is allowing yourself that new story to be blossoming. Okay. And letting it tell you the actions that are needed to make that move forward. Yeah, 2 of Cups. Okay. You don't even realize yet that in some way, shape, or form, this strength, which is very much this fiery sort of Emperor's energy, is going to bring you love, and it's going to come from within this community here. Okay. And it could just be this whole group of friends that just love you and care for you. And it could be someone that maybe you've had like a past life with, or someone that's just kind of quirky like you, like they're showing me, like you might be somebody that's really into like the 1950s style, right, and music and dance, and suddenly you're going to meet someone that's into that with you. The overview here, okay, again, right now what you're playing with is small potatoes, because there is massive healing and shedding that's happening under the scenes here that's about to blossom. As soon as this blossoms here, the Fool with the 6 of Wands, get ready to change and adapt and follow where you are being led. Okay, Nine of Wands, you might be a little afraid of that, right? Because it's going to be that opening of your heart and having faith that you are being led in the right direction. Okay, but Page of Pentacles, again, follow this new beginning. It is taking you to your dreams. Protect your sacral chakra, right? Don't let anyone take advantage of you. Keep that energy clear. But things are being planted for you that are going to be very, very successful. And the outcome here is the Nine of Pentacles, right? Let your dreams take fruition, right? Let those people that are coming in help you. And be prepared to do some work. I've got balance there on the bottom, okay? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, all right. It could be this King of Pentacles that's going to come in that ends up being, right? Because, like, I mean, she's a little bit masculine, right? But she's looking directly downward to that King of Pentacles. And, right, she knows, right? Here we've got that King of Pentacles. Long day of work, Three of Wands on the other side of this. You are heading towards something really big here. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, there's that tiger, the lovers, right? On the other side of this, things, again, this wheel here is kind of in reverse. I saw that on a different card. I don't think it was in this reading. It might have been in Virgo's. The south is actually in the north direction. So you really have to, you're doing things a little bit ass backwards here, okay? But you're shedding things by walking the walk in your soul path in order to, like, correct your will, okay? In order to get you back to where you are meant to be. Let's clarify a little bit of this. Okay, tell me a little more about this King of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It's different than what you expect, right? It's a different story. It is much bigger energetically than you expect. Okay, Three of Cups here. Yeah, all right. Part of this that you're going through, we've got the Sun and we've got that Seven of Swords again, okay? And it's in reverse. So they're just reiterating that you are recognizing, right, that your light comes from following your heart. Your heart is very fiery, very passionate. Again, a little bit of that masculine energy. And you're like, whoever's curious now, I'm not going to sleep on it. If you're curious about who I am and what I've been through, right, like, I'm going to tell you about this Six of Swords in my past. I'm going to tell you about how I didn't feel anchored and I felt I was in this darkness and now I'm in my light, right? That's what you're working towards. That's the part of you that isn't speaking yet, that is working towards that. Okay, the Page of Pentacles. Okay, there's the Five of Cups, the horse, all right? I do feel like this partner from the past, okay, very much was part of that lovers. I feel like you're moving from that sort of lovers energy into this soulmate connection. And there's regrets on this other person's part for the way things ended. And they may sneak up either in your mind or in your presence to try to be a blockage in this new beginning. I feel like that's why you're being told to really shield that sacral, right? Shamans cover their sacral to be very protective. Eight of Cups. Yeah, again, here we've got the Five of Pentacles, and we've got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. If you allow yourself to let your masculine completely be reduced, you're putting all the work that you've put in aside. And it really is going to be very much like a form of sabotaging yourself by letting others tell you that you shouldn't be as strong as you are, right? There's the Emperor again, right? And there's the Lovers. You can remain deeply connected to this divine connection energetically and become your own emperor, right? Where you grow alone because you can't let go of this person. But I feel like if you can let go of this having to be the be-all, end-all, then you lighten up on this Emperor, Empress energy, and you can be quite happy and content. Queen and King of Pentacles. Okay, maybe this is the lifetime where you are meant to be working all on you. Okay. I think some lifetimes are meant to be a little more selfish like that for a purpose. Okay, and only the higher self knows. All right. So let's pull out, all right, a oracle card here. Another one I got at TJ Maxx. I got the Curious Creatures, the Tarot deck, and the Oracle, Harry Potter Oracles. Okay, battling our fears. Words are, in my not so humble opinion, our most inexhaustible source of magic, capable of both inflicting energy and remedying it. Okay, remember that your words matter. All right, that's why that throat chakra energy is still hanging in the background. Okay, let's close it off with a couple of messages from the universe. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay. The Fool, again, right? You are making a new beginning. You're kind of falling into it when you least expect it. Trust the universe. Okay, this could lead to a beautiful celebratory energy, beautiful coming together, marriage. Okay. Again, the devil brings crystals. Okay. The devil brings exactly what you need to hear to lose faith in yourself, to not continue forward. Okay. Again, I feel like your inner child, right, is waiting for you to work through this, right? And that's kind of where you are. But look, on the other end here, we still, again, it's about this lover's energy where, yeah, okay, back to that Six of Swords. You have to acknowledge that emotionally is where you did not feel anchored. And yet, right, she's got this soul contract that she was attached to the whole time, right? Acknowledge that you have a balance of feminine and masculine within you, and that If you are a masculine energy, it is okay to be a masculine energy, right? It's okay to want to be the provider and to want to step in your power and to want to do things with your hands, right? It's okay to have a bigger than life sort of persona, but it's also okay, right, to have these romantic, dreamy ideas and to have this soft heart and to care for others and to balance that. All right. So I hope this helped you, Sagittarius. I hope you have a beautiful week, and I will see you guys next time. All right. Much